Hello everybody, welcome back to another video from Lego the Hobbit. Last time we witnessed the fight between these rock giants, and it looks like we're about to kinda climb one. There we go. Oh, I fell behind there. Well, let's keep on jumping. Jumpy, 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 jumpy. Jump up here, jump up there, jump up everywhere. Ooh, a blue one. And now we need to destroy this one. Let's see, square and X, or X and square. There we go. And it broke off, revealing the cave we're heading into. And into a cutscene.
And exhausted, the company stumbled across the entrance of a large, empty cave. It seemed luck had granted them an ideal place to wait out the storm. However, all was not as it seemed.
Look, safe enough. Search to the back. Caves in the mountain are seldom unoccupied.
We were to wait in the mountains until Gandalf joined us.
Things change.
And of course, music is going to play in the background that I'm going to have to remove after posting it somehow. I mean, sometimes it's allowed on YouTube and sometimes not, so it's so difficult to know. I mean, the alternative is to cut away all of the cutscenes, I guess. Oh, fell down. Hit the mushrooms. Oh, looks like another goblin for him. Alright, what's this? Oh, 1 out of 5, okay. Well, I'll doubt I'll be finding all of them, and I'm not going to try, so if I see any, I'll guess I'll try to get them, but I'm not going out of my way just to do it. However, here it seems I can get up here this way. Crawl into the little tunnel and smash that one. And it fell down. And I could reach that one, okay. Hey, now I guess his dizziness stopped. Now I gotta pick up the rock again and throw it on top of that. Alright, let's start building some ledges to jump up on. Need to switch to the Goblin to climb up. And there's a rope thingy up there for later. Well, maybe they're... I guess not. I don't know. Maybe I can buy one. Or maybe I need to create it out of mithril. I'm not sure. It's a little bit complex that way because you gather materials instead of Was that you, Smeagol? Or was it Gollum? As you can hear, I have a cold, but I think it's getting a little bit better. I'm not as clogged as I was, and I think my cough is getting better as well. Not as constant and not as hard. And there we go. Now let's build, I don't know, a wagon? Or some kind of, what's it called again? Throwing machine thingy? Catapult? Yes, a catapult. Yeah, I guess I'm jumping in there. Now I need to switch to Bilbo. And I was striking the wrong side at first. And now I find it. Geronimo! And we can get into the next area. And I believe it's a cutscene. Yep. Ah, you lost the fishy. Well, he's quick, I'll give him that. Gollum, Gollum.
It's Bilbo Baggins. I'm a Hobbit from the Shire, and I want to get unlost.
Yeah, I'm a Hobbit, and don't you forget it.
So, why don't we have a game of riddles?
Oh yeah, the riddles. Well, I can't remember how I was doing this. I have no idea. But I guess we'll figure it out as we go. At least some stuff we need gathered. And if I can build something out of it, I'll guess they start flapping around on the ground. So I'll just go and destroy a bunch of things. And, ooh, a purple one over there. Purple stud, purple stud. Well, give me some stuff. Well, bunch of these rope thingies. That's some kind of a digging spot, but we don't have a shovel. Ah, suddenly I could build that. A mountain. I didn't see that at first. The wind. So how do I make it like the wind? Small windmill or something like that? That's the only thing I can think of. Well, looks like it. And then I need to crank it up. Yeah, some kind of a fan to make it windy. What's the matter? You sore loser. I guess it's time for the next riddle.
Devours birds, beasts, flowers, gnaws iron,
What devours?
grinds hard stones.
Time. So we're building an hourglass. I think it's called. So have to crawl in here and then make our way on top with Bilbo, and then we have to chop the skeletons or the bones that's scattered around. The bones in the chest, the upside down skeleton and the sitting skeleton, and then it becomes a buildable ladder that lowers down so that our companion, the Goblin, can climb up and join us up here, and we have to press the triangle button to switch to him and jump up on the other chain for the whole thing to come falling down, and we're able to build this buildable thing, build station, and hopefully we have enough equipment for that, which it looks like we do. Just have to go all around them. Oh, I'm sorry for my being so clogged in my nose. There we go. And now we can build the hourglass. First the bottom part, and then kind of the glass thingies, and then the top. There it is. Voila! We built an hourglass.
The answer is time.
Well, they made it a little bit different than the movie. Of course, they got to Legofy it a little bit.
I won the game. You promised to show me the way out.
Where is it? Where is it?
You didn't get to ask your riddle, Bilbo. What do I have in my pocket? And now we meet the Goblin King himself. Sausage.
Who would be so bold as to come armed into my kingdom? Spies? Thieves? Assassins?
Dwarves, your malevolence.
Dwarves?
We found them on the front.
Dwarves.
I know that sword! It is the Goblin Cleaver! Slash them! Beat them! Kill them all!
Well, it's time to fight. So first we gotta beat 10 goblins. Then listen to the Goblin King sing. Da 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 da. Break them, kill them all. Four to go. Hung, you will down here, down there found, down here, there in Goblin Town. Oh, great Goblin. I thought it was the Goblin King. Great Goblin. I don't know. Oh, it's Gandalf over there. I didn't notice. Kaboom. He did the same thing with the trolls to cleave the rock.
He wields the foe hammer, bright as daylight!
Fight! Fight! So here we go again. We gotta fight our way. Oh, I can't hit him. I bounced off his belly. Alright. Guess we'll just kill the ones that comes. Oh yeah, and then the Great Goblin lifts a box of various forms above his head, and you gotta destroy it for him to drop it on his own head. And when he drops it on his head and you see the stars, you gotta pair up and do a dual attack on the Great Goblin. And then you just keep fighting all the regular goblins that comes until he grabs a box again. Just keep an eye on what is on the box, because it has a different thing on it every time. Sometimes it's a grabbable thing. Sometimes it's just a target. And sometimes it's something for Gandalf to shoot. So now we need to pull with the circle button, and then we need to pair up again. And hiya! Whoa, what's the matter? Your head hurts, huh? Hey, I was trying to do the charge thing with Gandalf. Let's see if I can do it now. I want to do the charge. Oh, now he has the Gandalf box. Shoot the crystal on the box and he drops it on his head. And the final attack. Hiya! And it's a small cutscene. And this part that took me probably longer than it has to, because I been so long since I played it, so I couldn't really remember what way to go at first. And I get stuck momentarily, a little bit here and a little bit there. But destroy as much of these objects as you possibly can. And maybe I didn't have to do that. But you can do it in your own playthrough. Because we always need build materials for when we do build thingy. I don't know what to call them. The big plate with the barrel that lets you create things. I don't know what to call it. But anyway, you jump on top and make your way across. And then of course, the shiny blue thing, you need to use Gandalf's staff to shoot. And then you pick up this little log or whatever, run through the crowd to scatter them. And then we need to crank this up, and I've gotten so used to playing Lego Jurassic Park now, so I started moving the left joystick on the controller instead of tapping the circle button. But that's what you get when you play a lot of Lego games. And I'm dropping another video soon of both Lego City Undercover and Lego Movie 2 video game. But I didn't have any save left since I reset my PlayStation. And I didn't realize that I didn't have any saves uploaded to the cloud, so I have to start all over on them. And here you need to shoot to get the right colors, and you notice quickly, because you can shoot only once or twice inside of them. If you're not supposed to hit it, it just bounce off. Just keep in mind of the colors. Oh, I'm terrible. I'm trying to jump and switch to the right character, but there are 5 of them that keep switching in between. Here you need to do a pair up and smash that plate to make the barrels roll. Timber! Really big mountain, hollow mountain. And of course here we need, I don't know what his name is, the guy with the gray hair and slingshot thingy. or whatever it is. Sometimes I remember the names and sometimes I don't. But anyway, the guy with the red cape. The dwarf with the red cape. Oh, cut the chains. There they are. I couldn't see them first. And of course here we need to grab the ladder with two of the dwarf and then just run forward. Whee! Come on, get over there. Get over there. And maybe I could have smashed this, but for some reason I thought it didn't work, so I thought we needed to be two. But when I get up there, I discovered that I can smash it with only one, so I guess it was a waste of time. But sometimes that's what happens when you are in a hurry to move it along. You sometimes make mistakes. And then we get to play as the other punch, grab the torch and put fire on the wheel and it spreads to the log. Well, not log, but the platform, releasing it since the rope burned. And of course we need someone with a bow to shoot both of the targets. And I see a target on the far left as well that I tried to hit, but I think we need to be closer in order to do that. And that comes much later in the game when we play it in free mode and have a bunch more characters unlocked so we can reach that platform to the left side of us. And I'm terrible at trying to shoot these goblins here on the platform. So I decided I'm just gonna leave them alone. And he has a sword that he picks up sometimes. And then sometimes he shoots with a bow. So I'm like, how do I get him to just fight with the sword? And I can pick up the bow when I want to. But anyway, you need to destroy some of this stuff on this platform in order to build the next thing, buildable thing, I think it is, to create a lever that we need to crank up. But I need somebody with a sword. And not the bow, because it's tedious to shoot with this bow. So Gandalf or somebody else. Oh, I guess there was a goblin hiding there. There we go, now we got both sword and the staff. And I couldn't shoot that target over there either, so I guess we'll find out later. I can't really remember what's over there though. Some kind of a mini kit or whatever this holds hidden. Maybe ring object area or something like that. That was in Lego Lord of the Rings as well. I wish they could release that new again, because most other games have found some kind of a real release on PlayStation 4. But now that I think of it, maybe not. Lego Indiana Jones could have used a release on PS4 or now on PS5. Lego Lord of the Rings. Some of the releases of Lego Star Wars that came on PS3. Like the Clone Wars or something like that. I started streaming and playing it, but all of a sudden it was removed from the services, so can't really play it anymore. Oh yeah, okay, that was like a automatic thing that he does. I was wondering why can't I move him? So that things happen automatically. The two goblins land on him and he walks away and crashes down through the wood. So we just switched to another character, and now we need to interact with this buildable thing area and build I think it's a ladder or a platform or something like that. And I'm holding the build fast button down, so I do risk losing money, so I try to be very quick in choosing, just so I don't lose a whole lot, but it doesn't really matter, because when we get all the red bricks we'll get the multiplier going and we get all the money that we need anyway. Okay, so now we can use this lever that we build, crank up that area, and okay, that's how Bomber gets up from there. They build a ladder. Alright, so we can just jump on over then. I'm not gonna bother climbing down to get the blue studs that I saw, because I'm sure there's a way that we can do that in free play mode, because there's probably something down there. And here we see this blue thing up on top, so we need to use Gandalf's staff to shoot at it with the square button. And seems like a few materials came out loose, and here we need to crack this down for the boulder to roll through the horde of goblins. And now we can make it down the slope. And there's a mini kit floating above us, but we're not gonna get that now. And another little cutscene.
What are you going to do now, wizard?
Well, in the movie, he just slid your gut open, but here it's Lego-fied. So I think it's like a David and Goliath thingy. So when I get the final blow on him, he needs to slam his rod down and cause some rocks to fall on his head to get dizzy, and that's when you can team up or pair up and do a pair attack on him. And when you do that 3 times, the cutscene will come where I think they use the slingshot to shoot a rock on his head. So it's kind of a David and Goliath thing. Hiya! Yeah, it was like, oh, look, stars. Makes me happy. So, all you got to do really is stay out of the way and just clear the goblins that come running up. Kind of cool in a way that so many figurines can be made into Legos nowadays. Legofied. Let's team up again and do an attack. And now he's blinking red, so that I know he only has 1 more blow to go. Smash them, seize them, grab them in the mouth. Come on, smash your club 1 more time, I dare you. No, don't follow me. Fine, I'll switch character then. Well, I'm ready for you. I've already teamed up. There we go. Final blow. Yeah. At least I got that part right. And here, well, maybe there is a thing to this, but I think you just stay out of the way and just fight the goblins that appear on it. And of course you stay out of the areas that breaks loose, which are clearly indicated with the Lego boards instead of like the cinematic boards. Well, here comes worse. You got to be joking. Well, come on, staff, light up. Oh no. Oh, the light from the staff fell off. That would have been so much fun. To get a chance to play in a part in one of these great movies. Small role. Just to be a part of it. Would have been so cool to be been a part of Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit. or even now the hunt for Goblin. That would be like a dream come true to have a tiny part in one of those. But anyway, that it takes care of that level, Goblin Town, and we unlocked some. A bunch of characters got unlocked that we can buy. And then of course we get some studs and unlock some happenings or free roam thingies with the green dots. 69%. Well, I wasn't aiming for the full. Middle Earth random something. But that's gonna do it for this episode, so thank you so much for watching. See you next time.